Hello, everybody. Phenomenal Sir coming at you with just endless waves of jank. Endless waves. How are y'all doing? We got the camera on because the game hasn't started yet. I tried to start stream. Y'all probably noticed it started twice. It says I'm streaming Elden Ring. I'm not. It's Rings of Power. For the last 3 streams, it's like every time I try to change the category, it's like permanently Stream Elements or Streamlabs is like permanently locked in Elden Ring. I'm an Elden Ring streamer now. I don't know. So it's all messed up. You just got to bear with me. Everything's getting off to a great start this week. It's getting off to a great start. I see that some of the usual suspects jumped in early, and that you guys have been checking faithfully for a return to the channel points. I saw those get popped immediately. So yeah. All right. Well, that sounds like a Sega. It did. Game capture small. That doesn't sound right. Let's see if we can get this going. Let's see if we can get this going. Yeah, I'm doing well. I am doing well. And now that things are actually like on, I can tell you guys that the charity is officially live. The actual charity streamathons are going to begin on the 7th, but the campaign is live, and we're going to call it a charity stream. We're going to do Rings of Power. It's going to be amazing. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Funnily enough, this intro I just let play is actually showing off quite a few games that you'll be able to redeem as streamed content for different amounts of donation. So, got some previews there. But as always, we're gonna put our totally legit copy of Comic Zone in. We're going to hold down all the buttons at the correct time in the correct order so that it plays a different game instead. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you for all of that. It's been a while since we played this. I think it's about 3 months since I played this last. Rings of Power. I'm doing this specifically to shame Waffle Dynasty because he asked me what games he should play for the charity stream, and I told him Rings of Power, and then he made me pick a different game. So we're gonna play it. We're gonna play the whole thing on stream tonight and be like, "Look how easy it is." Just because I said that, I'm gonna die like 14 times. I'm sorry. I pick on Waffle Dynasty so much. He takes it all with a grin. There we go. Thank you, Stream Elements. You finally figured it out. Thank you, Philip. Hey, let me play the game. Let me play. Not letting me play the game. The game itself is refusing to be played now. There we go. Okay. We're gonna start a new quest. I know that's mind-boggling to some of you. As usual, Dawn finds you on the path heading into town. Time to go to the academy. Master Thalmus wants to see you. Oh my god. Stream Elements and Nightbot are like feeding off of each other right now, and they are just loading the chat with craziness. Alright, let's turn the help off. Turn the combat to manual, as one does. So we find ourselves before the Sorcerer's Academy, where they leave their money just laying out. They are bot fighting. Buck, you got my note. I hope the other students come as promptly. Let's go to the practice room. I'd like to demonstrate the first sorcerer's spell, Stun. Speaking of bot fights, I realize that this command is still active. I see we are all here, even Darius and Fezzik. Thank you for joining us, gentlemen. Today's topic is Stun. It takes very little energy to cast and does little damage. As you gain experience, it will become your spell of last resort. Stun has a range of about 10 feet and gives your enemy a painful jolt. I will demonstrate. Just blasts the nearest window with fireballs. Students, you are ready to use the Stun spell. I have a task for each of you. Buck, Akthull at the Temple of Nexus has asked to see you. When you're finished there, come back and I'll give you your assignment. Lesson over. Thanks, Master Thalmus. Oh! That probably would have been fine there. I probably would have been fine there. It didn't immediately run towards me. Yeah, 29. That was back before Nightbot was quite so hyperactive. I don't think you'd be able to pull off a 30 now. But you're welcome to try. The local Temple of Nexus. Thalmus has told me that you are reaching some skill with your early training. He has instructed you on the first combat spell. This is a dangerous time for a young sorcerer. You must choose the path of truth. The quick and easy path of void is all too tempting. May Nexus's eternal strength be with you. Home taken. Papers. And lo, a beam of pure white light did appear, and within it the pure and holy form of Nexus. And he said unto us, This is holy ground. Oh, Lord. Very nice, Elf. Go back and see Master Thalmus. Heed the words of the priest, Buck. He is wiser than you know. You'll find a key on the floor of my room. Use it to open the chest nearby. Inside is a map of Ushkabah. Use the map to find the hermit who lives in the hills to the south. Last night, he was seen stealing the eye symbol from the academy door. You can try talking to him, but I'm afraid he's not very reasonable. If he won't give the eye to you, practice your stun spell on him. When you have the eye, bring it to me. I'll have the groundskeeper nail it to the door again. You show great promise, Buck. Nexus has graced you with great discipline. Mind your studies, and you'll be a great sorcerer one day. Oh, I guess these restarted because I completed a quest marker. Dang, let me check these real quick. Maybe I'll get a dragon stone. Alright. So south of town. There it is. There's a hill south of town. A ratty little shack on a hill. You're one of those sorcerers, aren't you? I hate sorcerers. Why are you bothering me? I have not spoken in years. Now I remember why. Are you still here? I have nothing more to say on that topic. What do you spend your time doing? I used to be a mighty sorcerer, but Thalmus gave me the boot. Now I do nothing. Oh, stuff. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Aww. An early death for Buck. Maybe not. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Oh! Oh ho ho! Oh me of little faith. You earned 17 experience per person. You also captured 36 gold pieces and a sorcerer's eye. That's legit one of the hardest fights in the entire game, Waffle. It's like a coin toss if you're gonna win that one or not. I mean, most random encounters are a coin toss anyway for the first half of the game, but that specifically it's rough because that guy has no business being as dangerous as he is, considering he's using punch. It's just you have no health, and he just bops you over and over and over. Oh, 4 gems. That's nice. That's like a cool 1600 when we get to commerce. You've done well, Buck. This is the second spell of sorcery, Clue. Check with the guild masters in the guild halls to obtain your other spells. Come with me to the practice room. I have a very important announcement to make. Buck, you are the most promising of my students. If anything happens to me, seek my friend Hack in the City of Division. Imino and Rokus are early as usual, and Father Yappa is here as well. But where are Darius and Fezzik? Will they keep us waiting again? Thank you all for coming. The things I must tell you are of the utmost urgency. As you may know, I have recently been researching the origins of the 6 arts. You are familiar with the stories of the Rings of Power and of the Rod of Creation. Until now, these stories have been dismissed as legends, but the 6 guildmasters have uncovered evidence that the Rings of Power do indeed exist. There are 11 rings. They are the foundation of Nexus's power. Hey, Charles, how you doing? And the power of the 6 arts. This has frightening implications, for when the rings are together, they form the Rod of Creation, the most powerful object known to us. Void and his minions seek the rings even as we speak. You must each form parties and find them before Void can reassemble the rod. The locations are... Darius, you attack me! I feared that Void's influence had reached this far. Students, disperse! Die, Thalmus! Your master's dying word forces itself into the mind of all present, scattering them across the globe. You find yourself outside a strange city. Seek my friend Hack was Thalmus's last request. Might you find him here? And we leveled up. This huge building is the largest and most powerful Knights Guild in the world, the Guild of Pieces. So, you're the young sorcerer Thalmus was telling me about. His death only proves the urgency of your quest for the rings. I'll give you an opportunity to prove yourself to me. The Black Priest, Scourge, stole the key to the chest which holds our symbol. If you get the key from him and bring the symbol to me, I will help you. Ask about your quest at the Knight Guilds in town to learn Scourge's whereabouts. Find the key, then go to our treasury and get the symbol. When you have it, bring it to me and I will let Slash join your quest. Sounds good. Or chant? You sell dragon stones? You do not. The powerful jewelry goes well. Thank you very much, Zara. Always a good time when you're playing Rings of Power. Always goes well, even when it's going horribly wrong. Now I'm gonna promptly suffer a horrible death because I have so much money on me. That'll actually save me some time later. Just the fact that we ran into that guy here. Would have been nicer if he was selling dragon stones, but... Oh! That's amazing. How much, like, if it's like less than 50 bucks, you should snatch it up, because this is a super rare game. Hello. Yes. I am. Yeah, I'm playing it on the Genesis collection on Steam. There's a workshop. There's like a workshop mod for it, so you can play it. I don't know where Scourge is hiding, but Rashid, the Wandering Merchant, may be able to help you. It is. It's a very good collection. I'm glad that I have it, because I spend a crazy amount of time on this streaming. This is, like, the Sega Master Collection is probably, like, in my top 3 most streamed things on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, well, I have not gotten all the achievements by a long shot. I don't know where Scourge is hiding, but Rashid the Wandering Merchant may be able to help you. He mentioned that he saw... Oh, thank you for the follow. He mentioned that he saw a black priest slithering away from the Guild of Pieces just the other night. I don't know where he is, but he leaves his whereabouts with his friends the Lighthouse Keepers. A boat from the Vehicle Master can take you there. Okay. Nice. I'm trying to go out of my way to at least do a little bit of the actual storyline of this game, because a common refrain that I've heard from people when I stream this is that I'm going through things so quickly, and it makes no sense. And I feel like I want more people to play Rings of Power. I want people to raise awareness of this game, but I don't think I can get people to do that if they're looking at it and it's just this totally weird and confusing sequence of events that I'm doing. So that's nice. It was a knight who divided Void's half of the rod of creation into 6 rings. One of Void's lackeys came to a knight and told him the rod was a piece of jewelry for his mom. Knights don't have a reputation for smarts. Okay. I know how to get into the Guild of Pieces treasury, the same way you get my fellow lighthouse keeper across the harbor to talk. Coins. Oh, we gotta bribe him. Nice. As it should be. That's how they learn. Does it have to be the one to the north? I thought it could be either one. Yeah. This lighthouse was built after the terrible disaster of 422, when a storm drove 3 City of Commerce trade ships onto the rocks, killing scores of men. Now that is a piece of dialogue I have never seen before, because I usually don't talk to these guys. That's cool. Yeah, Waffle was running into that issue with me when we were playing Dark Souls 1. He's like, I'm learning to not trust you, because you'll run through and kill everything, and then all of a sudden we'll get to a door and you'll just stop and put your shield up, and I run in not thinking about it. It has its flaws, but I like it. It's a nostalgia game for me. I mean, it's an open world RPG that runs at 2 frames a second on the Sega Genesis. Like, what is there not to like? And it was made by Naughty Dog. Yes. Yeah, best way to learn not to touch the stove is to get burned, right? The oasis is to the west of Division. Take your boat and hug the north wall of the city, heading west to the corner. Work your way south and then west into the islands. His oasis is on the big island. Use your map if you get into any trouble. When you find him, ask him about your quest. Make sure to question him a couple times. He holds out. Well, thank you. I like that emote. Little fire cat. Alright. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I used to know someone when I was in high school. I knew them for years. And the quickest way to get them to touch a hot plate was to say, "Don't touch this, it's hot." And it was like a reflex. They couldn't not touch it. As soon as you tell them, "This is hot," they're like, "Really?" Greetings, traveler. My name is Rashid, and I am a merchant from the City of Commerce. I come to this lovely oasis to get fresh water. The dry wind of void blows strong out here in the desert. If you die of thirst, only the sand will eat your bones. Thanks, buddy. That's nice. He's a regular priced merchant. We could pick up some food and water from him. Get ready for the best sound ever. Why didn't you tell me? You knew I was gonna touch it. I know this is annoying, y'all, but it's better to just do it once and get it over with. Just max out the food and water and not have to worry about it for the rest of the playthrough, instead of doing it 50 times all through the game. I knew it meant grandparent. I just couldn't remember the language, but I guessed from the context. Yeah. Yeah, this game tracks food and water based on the terrain that you're moving over. And you can carry up to 30,000 food and 30,000 water. And it's easier to just buy it all at once and be done with it. Okay, Oma and Opa. Yeah, that makes sense. Like Grandma and Grandpa. I'm learning. So, we essentially have to do this like 250 times, and then we'll have maxed out food and water, and depending on my routing and how badly I mess up on stuff, we probably won't have to buy food and water for the rest of the playthrough. We'll beat the whole game without having to worry about it. And we normally wouldn't be able to do this yet, but it's the fact that I ran into that merchant that was paying me top dollar for those gems kind of set me up. Yeah. I did know Abuela and Abuelo. This is Calrea's favorite sound effect, by the way. In case y'all were wondering. Alright, buddy. I see you tipped our mutual friend, the lighthouse keeper. Yes, I know where the black priest went. I'm no friend of the dark god, so I'll tell you for free. The black one went underground, as they say, down into the sewer. There's a ladder in front of the temple in Division. You just came from there, didn't you? All my favorite games have a sound effect that Calrea hates. And that's not why they're my favorite games, but it helps. Alright. If we were still speedrunning, we'd be in business right now, y'all. Maxed out food and water and a ship. We've only been playing 20 minutes. Let's go. Alright. Oh, I play everything. I tend to go through a rotation of stuff, Zara. So, I've got like certain stuff that I try to keep on a monthly cycle. Like I'll try to play Rings of Power at least once a month. I'll play Super Metroid like once every couple of months. Like I've got a core group of things that I like, and it's mostly retro stuff from like the 90s. It's like mostly Sega and Super Nintendo. Play a lot of RPGs, and then I also do like a mix of more modern stuff. So like right now I've been doing Elden Ring collab streams with Hagar, 64-bit, and I'm playing Final Fantasy 9. And I just finished up Star Wars month, which was kind of a fail because like half the games don't work on Steam anymore. But I think altogether, if you look on my rank 1 page, I've got all the games that I've beaten on stream. It's like 200 and something games. Or that I've played on stream. 196. I've played 196 games on stream. Yeah, I do play some PS2 stuff. Yeah. I usually don't do anything older than Nintendo, and I don't do anything newer than PS2 or original Xbox unless it's a modern PC game. So I don't do like 360, PS3, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, any of that stuff. But essentially anything that came out from like 1984 up until like 2008, 2010 is fair game. Blood will tell. Okay. Time to go berserk, y'all. Are we gonna get the single cycle kill? I've only ever done it once. Blood will tell for the PS2. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, action adventure. Japanese manga series. That sounds cool. I used to work at GameStop, and this cover art does look familiar, vaguely. I worked at GameStop when I was in my 20s, and I feel like I might have seen that before. Interesting. So it's like evil Japanese Pinocchio sets out for, or like, well, he's not evil, but like Japanese Pinocchio sets out on a quest for vengeance. That's cool. That's actually really cool. I will have to try that. I'm gonna add it to my rank one right now, actually. Blood will tell. Oh well, I can't add it to my rank 1 because my laptop's not signed in. Dang it. Yeah. Halt! Who goes there? Listen here, son. Take a look at this. My apologies, sorcerer. Please go in. The gold in these chests is yours. Hack will be relieved to have the symbol once again. There we go. Blood will tell. Yeah, I'll look at that. Cool. Thank you for that reference. Knight key used. Knight symbol taken. I would like to be able to stream stuff on like Xbox 360. It's just the problem is that it's the newer hardware gets a little wonky when I'm trying to do anything with it, and I have not had good luck in the past with Elgatos. I've had 3 Elgatos over the years, and they always have like some sort of jankiness to them. So like when I first started streaming, I would actually stream off of, I had a mini SNES and the mini Sega Genesis systems, and I used to stream off of the little mini consoles, and I would stream off of like my Switch and stuff, but they just were forever having issues. So I said, you know what, that's not the way we're gonna go anymore. I've been talking about, if I can get a bigger setup, because my desk is kind of small right now, if I can get a bigger setup, I'm thinking I might be willing to try hooking up a 360. If only because there's a couple of 360 games that are only on the 360 that I really want to be able to stream. Like Lost Odyssey, Infinite Undiscovery, Enchanted Arms. There's like a handful of RPGs that just only ever came out on the 360 and you cannot play them anywhere else. Thank you for the temple offering, Health. I can't forget what I never knew. Health. Cameo? What is Cameo? Oh, I've seen this artwork before. I recognize this. Beat-em-up style combat system. Cameo is known for its prolonged development cycle, which spanned 4 Nintendo and Microsoft consoles. It was conceived as a Pokemon-style game of capturing and nurturing monsters, but traded its light-hearted Nintendo overtones for darker themes more befitting of Xbox audiences when Microsoft acquired the developer. In this process, Cameo was repurposed from a fairy to an elf, a transition the game's director later concluded was unsuccessful. Received generally favorable reviews. Good graphics for the time. Vivid colors. Gameplay was awkward. Sounds like Rings of Power. Yeah. Oh yeah, I recognize that box art immediately. I thought I knew what I had to look it up to be sure, but when you said the name, I was like, I'm pretty sure I know what that looks like. Anyway, hey buddy, I gotta show you something. It's the symbol of the Knights. Good job, Buck. Young Slash would like to join you. Yeah. Although your party is now larger, you'll need a few more to make a good, strong team. Seek recruits among the archers in speed, many swords to the west. Also, go to the temple and ask the priests about your quest. They'll give you some guidance. No, they won't. They don't tell you nothing. I know from experience. They don't help you. That's a lie. Oh, why am I even going in here? I don't want to talk to you. I want this guy. All right. We're gonna jump over to Blood, and we will do the start of the Necromancer stuff, because that's the tradition. Ever since I was a kid, I always would run over here and start the Necromancer's thing early. Before I figured out that you could talk to the archer through the wall, I used to always I'd do the whole thing to get the Necromancer unlocked before I even tried to get the archer, because I just needed the extra party member. This is the Necromantic Academy. A chill creeps up your spine. I can't let you in there. Flem is conducting a very important private burial. I don't have any information for you, but if you will fill in for me tonight on courier duty, I'll let you in to talk to Flem. He might be able to help you. I have a hot date for tonight's seance, so if you could get the corpse out of the lab upstairs and bring it to old Salami's grave, I'd really appreciate it. If the lab door is locked, ask around upstairs for the key. If you need directions to the grave, ask around town about the city. Remember, you have to take the body to the grave at night. Okay. You help me? I last saw the key to the lab while searching for my copy of The Fine Art of Mummification in the bookshelves. I we go. And normally we would have to go to the tavern to talk to the necromancer there and ask him about the grave, but we know where it is. We're pro gamers. It's already nighttime. Go us. So we're going to talk to this guy. You really shouldn't be here, but I see that our mutual friend at Heck has convinced you to take his courier duty. That's fine by me, just don't go poking your nose into necromancer business. Corpse lost. Remember, a body is just a shell for the soul. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh. A little bit of jank there. There we go. Now we can go back and talk to Flim. The man himself. How did you get in here? This is a closed service. Although I am pleased that Thalmus has gone on to greener pastures, his work must go on. I will allow a young necromancer to join you if I can be certain that the enchanters are with us. If Enchanter Master Xylitol is party to our plans, he will give you his symbol as proof. Thank you for the watch streak, Zora. How you doing? Likewise, the conjurers might suspect us necromancers of some nasty undertaking. Take my symbol to Mistress Hayes in perfection to show my dedication. Look, Zora, it works! Alright, and he just gets stuck in a dialogue loop. Alright. At this point, we are going to save. And we'll head back to Division and jump on our fancy boat. And we will sail to speed. Oof. Been driving. Oh, I typed exclamation charity and the link popped up because my charity stream is live. Or my charity campaign is live. That's all. It was giving me issues before. Let's check our map. Aw. Well, I love you, Paige Desolate. How you doing, Desolate Reality? Besides trying to make me feel good about myself. Oh, 5 nectar, 3 dragon stones. Let's go. So we got our heals, or some heals. We got our dragon stones, and 3 is usually how many I use when I do a playthrough, so I think we are good to go there. If we get some sand and a flower, we'll really be in go mode. Oh, yeah? It sounds pretty rough. Oh, there's our flowers. Can we have sand? Survey says, give me sand. If we have sand, we got boat stones. There you go. And tomes. We need tomes, but we're about to go to where we can buy those, so it's less important. A Fanini, big money. Okay, lottery tickets. That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that, Zora. I spent a lot of my childhood in the car driving back and forth to my parents' houses. And I have a lifelong hatred of being in the car. So I definitely feel for you there. Alright. As long as we're here and we're loaded with cash. So one of the many cool things about this game, and not everything is cool about Rings of Power. I mean, it's, you know, I'm honest. But one of the cool things about this game is that it does have like an actual economy. I'm leery of calling it a working economy. It is a workable economy, which means that every major town in the game, of which there are about, you know, 15 to 20, has a trade good. And you can buy that trade good there. And most of the trade goods sell for an increased price at some other town somewhere in the world. Now, so in theory, you could have like working trade routes in this game. The problem, the reason that I say it's workable but not working, is that you can also just go to commerce, which you don't normally go to commerce until very late in the game, but you can go to commerce and you can sell everything there for 4 times its purchase price if you know what you're doing. So it's a working economy, but you can also just absolutely shatter it 20 minutes into the game if you know where to go and what to do. Like most games, right? I mean, it's not really unique in that regard. Oh. Listen. Have you ever seen Grease? I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the country. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking for you, Desolate. The Grecian economy post, or was it what, pre-COVID Grecian economy is in your future. I found sand, by the way. Go us. So there's all these different trade goods in the game that you can find, and there's specific ones that, in addition to just being worth money, you also need for certain quests, and that's why I was saying we need the flower so we can get the sextant, which lets us see coordinates on the map. We need sand for when we're going for the Archer's Ring of Power. We need tomes also for the Archer's Ring of Power. And we need dragon stones because you can't get into the final area of the game without one. There's actually 2 areas you can't get, or 3 areas you can't get into without a dragon stone. And ironically, one of the areas that you can't get into without a dragon stone is the town that sells dragon stones, which makes sense but is also very annoying because you're basically just wandering around hoping you'll get one as a random treasure, or that you'll run into a wandering merchant that has the right stuff. Yes, I will pay your tax, but only because I must, because otherwise you will kill me. Nightbot, you need to simmer, okay? Just simmer down, Nightbot, please. Alright, well, we're flush with cash. And there'll be no one to stop us this time. Cue pirate attacks. Yeah. Little shortcut here. We're going to have to come back here later to pick up a good spell for our archer, but I like to come here early as well to get Balm, which is our healing item. There you go. Essentially. It's actually funny, Zara, because if you read the manual, the game actually recommends that you not carry a lot of money with you, because if your main character gets killed in a fight, but other party members survive and escape, the game automatically teleports you to the high temple town, brings you back to life with 1 hit point, and all your money is gone except for 100 gold. Like, so you can actually lose a wild amount of money very quickly. Yeah. The economy giveth and the economy taketh away. You're not really intended to engage with the random encounters in this game until the midway point of the game. The first half of the game, random encounters are pretty bad. Because you're weak and squishy. Alright. Got it. Cut. And we need... Aw, yeah, give me that sweet alert. Thank you for the alert, Zara. And thank you again for the follow and the game recommendation. More importantly, if I don't get to chat with you again tonight. The dings return. The dings are gone now. The dings can't hurt you anymore. Well, that's a lie, actually. I'm about to buy some more stuff, but there we go. Okay, so we're heading to speed. Sorry, I can't let you into the upper chambers. You are a handsome young sorcerer. If you bring me a bouquet of the flowers they sell in the City of Perfection, I might let you in. Well, check this out, honey. You're an honorable fellow, so I'll tell you something. There's a sextant hidden in a cave behind the falls just to the east. Go on in. Guildmistress Arrow is upstairs. Boom. Boom. I don't need to rob her. I'm rich. Greetings, young sorcerer. The passing of your master has touched me deeply. I must find out where the bandits have taken my people. Can you help? Ask around at the guilds. They may have some information for you. If you can bring me a map to the Mines of Misery, you will be rewarded. Talk to Carp, the town gossip. He can usually be found on the docks in front of the cathedral. We caught one of those horrible bandits that invaded our city and are keeping him in prison in Speed. She tells you to talk to Carp, but honestly, like, everybody in the city will point you in the direction of there being a bandit in the prison. So that's really what we need to do, is just go talk to the bandit. Lenny. One of the okay ones. Psst. Hey, get me a flipstone so I can get out of here, and I'll tell you where the Mines of Misery are. You'd like to know that, wouldn't you? The world is a horrible place. Isn't that nice? You kept your end of the bargain, I'll keep mine. The Mines of Misery are just to the east. Here, I'll make a map for you. By the way, when you get there, check out the Archer Feather. She's good with the bow and one hot cookie to boot. Thanks, buddy. Lenny never forgets a favor. Mines of Misery map taken? Lenny flips out. Oh, wrong direction. Bum, 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 ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Get the mirror. As part of the Enchanter Necromancer quest, we're directed to find a magic mirror that shows you your true self. And rumor has it it's in Perfection, but when you go to Perfection, you find a note that says it was relocated to Speed because there was a better atmosphere there or something like that. I'll just kind of cut a little bit of walking out. Sextant. And here we go, y'all. We got some balm, so we'll be fine. This will be easy. We are going to switch to Berserk mode. Apparently he is too. Stab him. Nice. How's the game sound, by the way, y'all? It's always hard to tell with this game because the sound is kind of harsh. I'm listening. Well, yeah, but you've also heard it about 18,000 times, Calrea, so... Well, if Zora says it's fine, I'll believe it. There's certain soundtracks in this game that are just absolute bangers, but there's a couple that make your ear holes bleed, so it's always something I'm kind of worried about. Like the boat music, awesome. Tavern music, awesome. Sorcerer's Guild, worst sound ever in any video game. Probably recognize a few sound effects in this game from my channel, Zora. I kind of scrubbed a lot of the stuff out, but this is more or less if it's an any specific game stream, this is a Rings of Power stream or channel more than anything. I think last time I checked, I'm right around the 40 video mark on YouTube for how many playthroughs of this I've done. Alright, so normally you would walk forward and these three guys would just attack you, and it's not a fun fight because they outnumber you and also one of them can heal. But if you just turn this way, you can talk, and talking in this game is weird because it essentially goes across the whole screen, and when you talk, it's like there's like an area of effect for talking, and it essentially goes forward. So because this person is like just a little up above the, it essentially shoots forward out of your mouth like real words. So you can talk to that archer and just sort of bypass that priest if you're standing right here facing that direction. And then you get the dialogue where you can show the symbol or whatever. Which I think I forgot to go get. I forgot to go get the symbol because I was running my mouth. Womp! The original goal thing was not a thing I did on purpose. I just, essentially, I had set my normal goals and I hadn't turned on my stretch goals yet. And then I made the campaign go live. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, I want people to know that there are stretch goals, but I don't want people to know what they are yet. So then I activated the other two goals, and it just made that one yellow. So that was not something that I did. It was something that that Tiltify just did on its own without my permission. And I'm not super torn up about it, except it's a little harder to see what the original goal's milestone reward is now. You have to, like, kind of go through the list. Take a look at this. Thank you for your help. This map will help us greatly. I know you need an archer for your party, but my best student, Feather, is a prisoner in the mines. I need help in rescuing her and the others who are there. Go to the Mines of Misery and do away with the bandits, then give this symbol to Quill, my lieutenant. She'll allow Feather to join you. Alright, y'all. That was a goof. This is why we don't speedrun Rings of Power, because you're doing great, you're finding all the stuff you need, and then you just totally forget you gotta talk to somebody and it costs you 20 minutes. Oh, that guy was going for me. Luckily, dinos can't go through trees, so he couldn't get to me, but it would have been bad. They did not respawn, thankfully. There we go. So now... I'm pleased to present Feather. Sounds good. Arrow's best student. She'll be an asset to you. It would be useful to have one member of every discipline in your party. Their individual skills will come in handy. Talk to Phlegm and Xylitol. You should seek the Necromancer Phlegm in the City of Blood and the Enchanter Xylitol in the City of Chaos. They will be expecting you. Feather has only learned the basic spells, so you should take her to an Archer's Guild for some new ones. Let's get out of here. The door above has probably been sealed by now. We'll go out the back way. And now we can just camp, and that teleports us out without having to fight those guys. Go us. Now she can't cast it yet, but I'm gonna buy Brand. That's a good mid-tier staple for Feather. And I'm gonna leave my ship here for now. I'll do the usual lap. This temple is unique. It supports both red priests and black priests. Pain is the true way. Pain! Pain! I used to slave for Xylitol, but now I live for Void. Why should I help you? You're the enemy. Get out of here. Isn't much of a government here. We enchanters have a mission in life to disrupt the order of things. What do? I torment helpless people and steal candy from babies. Take a look at this. That's me? I look terrible. Quick, bring me a bingo card from the tower. I gotta have that mirror. As long as I can see my image, the head void priest can't convince me that I like pain. Look, I really need a bingo card, okay? Okay. He needs a bingo card, y'all. Next number, 59. I'm the bingo tier. Do you want a card for 10 gold? Yes. It's on me somewhere. Here you go. One bingo card. It's true. Burr, burr, burr. Thank you for consulting your tome's desolate reality. This is a thing I was doing before I took... So I took like a weird break from like the middle of April until the start of May. But essentially those temple points you're assigned to either the red temple or the black temple. And essentially we track the, oh, it's not gonna, it doesn't have, it's not active, never mind. Essentially, those points, you are putting your name in the running for a free gift sub and or a free Steam game key. I used to track it on my Discord, but I don't have my Discord anymore. But essentially, everybody is assigned, you get assigned randomly to a, or not randomly, but you get assigned to a temple based on which temple has the fewest active members. And as you redeem those points at the end of every month, I add up all the point redeems, and whoever has the most redeems on each temple is the head priest for the next month, and they get a free gift sub. And then we do a raffle for all the temple members to see if somebody else, like, to see who else wins one. And then that's for the temple, for the consult tomes and the temple offering. Donate to the treasury, you get every time you do donate to the treasury, that's one entry in a raffle for a free Steam game key at the end of the month. Because I do the humble choice bundles, and there's usually a lot of games I don't want, so I essentially just buy them and then say, if you want them, just take a crack at it, kind of thing. Sorry, that was a long description. I need to reactivate that command. Here's your bingo card. Raucous! Go tell Xylitol I'm back to normal. He's on top of the Tower of Chaos every night. Yeah. See, the trick is, there's some good, I've gotten some good keys, and there's some people that I owe games to that haven't, like, redeemed them yet. But there's some good keys that I have that are just games I didn't want, like, Diablo 4. You know, like, Calrea got Planet of Lana. Somebody else got Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Oh god, now I gotta fight this guy again. I got pulled into the dialogue with that guy, and then the priest respawned. I have a whole list of games. I need to figure out a way to post it. I really don't want to create a Discord for a third time just to track that stuff. Yeah, exactly. I mean, look what we're playing here. Alright, so it's dark. Thank you, Nightbot. Greetings, Sorcerer. Thalamus's death was most unfortunate, but he was wise to entrust his work to you. Take my symbol to Flem in the City of Blood and tell him I'm with him. I don't know if anybody out there is clicking on that link. It's a legit link. Trust me. There's a couple good redeems in there. You know, there's a couple good redeems. I'm just saying, for a pretty paltry sum, you can cut an inch off of my hair at the end of the charity drive. Now, Desolate, I know what you're gonna ask. Will I mail the hair to you? And the answer is yes, but you have to pay shipping. Take my symbol to Flem in the City of Blood and tell him I'm with him. Also, get the symbol of the Conjurers from Mistress Hayes in the City of Perfection. If the Conjurers give you... There you go. I hadn't planned to. I don't know how to go about doing that, Zora. Also, I don't know if people want my hair. It's set up for $11.11 per inch, and we can cut up to 5 inches off. That's what I'm willing to give up. Yeah, my hair is not that long. But I also can't, like, I can't cut it too short because, and I know this sounds really snotty, but, like, I think people would question me if I showed up at work meetings and, like, had shaved my head suddenly when my hair is, like, 8 or 9 inches long. The full head. You can get 5 inches for $55.55. That's what I'm willing to cut off. And Calrea will cut it on stream. Listen. I didn't say that's all there was. I just said that's all I was willing to give up. It's true. It's well, that's what I was gonna say, and I was like, no, because there's probably some adult out there that wouldn't mind, but like, y'all have seen my hair. Well, Desolate's seen it, but y'all have seen my hair up. But like, real talk, there's a lot of gray in it. Like when it's actually like down and brushed out, it's there's like some pretty pronounced gray. Like that's not dye. That's just what my hair looks like with that big streak. So, yeah. Listen. Listen here, Desolate. You get what I give you, and if you don't want it, then I'll give it to someone else with money. That's just how it is. Well, thank you. Thank you for the support and the kind words, as always, Desolate. If the Conjurers give you their symbol and you show it to me, then I can trust that they support this quest as well. We will need their help. Alright. So now we got the Enchanter symbol, so we can go back and talk to Flem in the City of Blood. Of Blurred. Ermagerd, the City of Blurred. I don't know why I went this way instead of the other way. Yeah, I'll take the money. It's a charity stream. I'll give it to you. If this wasn't a charity stream, I'd have told those guys no and just fought them. Just saying. So normally I would do a whole bunch of crazy game magic and just grab the characters all out of order here, but we're gonna be honest. So we got what we need for Flem. Oh. I need to re-record this soundtrack so that it's shorter, so I can use it as my my hype train music again. The song is like 3 minutes long for some unknown reason. Like, so many of the other songs are like a minute long and they loop, but for whatever reason they did like multiple loops of the song as a single music file. How's the quest going? Did you dig anything up? Yeah, funny. Blood and Bile, you managed to get the enchanter symbol from Xylitol. I feel secure in letting young Mortimer join you. You could probably find Mortimer in the guild hall on the hill to the north of the city. There we go. I am pleased that my master has given me permission to join you. I have been dying to get out of this dead town and see the world. I am considered unusually pleasant for a necromancer, so we should have no trouble getting along. And we leveled up, leveled up, leveled up, leveled up. Go us. And we're going to buy Graze and Comfort. And now we'll go on foot because we got some stuff we want to pick up. Cut across the countryside here, per usual. Couple little shortcuts. Not sure if that actually saves food and water or not. Feels like I'm being smart though, so I do it. But then again, I've been doing it since I was 9, so it's probably less smart than I think it is. Buck flees as he fires multiple stun spells at the enemy. Why are you doing this to me? Alright. Skull taken. Bears! Part of the reason we run from these fights, even when we get to the point where I feel like we can handle them, is because I have noticed some patterns over the years, and I have a sneaking suspicion that there's a set number of random encounters moving around on the map at any given time. And when you defeat one, the game populates with a bunch of them at the beginning of the game. And that when you defeat one, it gets replaced with one that's set to your party's new current level. So even though there are a couple of random encounters right now that are just a bunch of like top level guys, there's not many of them. But if we start killing all these little level 1 and 2 bears and dragons, then they will be replaced with stuff that can actually ruin our day. So that's why I tend to avoid the random encounters. You don't gain you don't gain meaningful experience points from random encounters in this game. It's all quest completions. Welcome to the Perfect Library. Please don't rumple the books. Hayes has told me that Thalmus of the Academy, may his soul rest in peace, was working with her. She would probably like to see you, but not right now. The door over there is an ideal door. It is soundproofed and cannot be opened without the key. Okay. Alright, jam out to this for a minute. I gotta do something. Talk amongst yourselves. Isn't this place great? I come here all the time. You will want to get in and see Mistress Hayes, but you need the key to the ideal door. I know where it is, but I want something in return. I'm working on a new spell, and I need some flame wood. You can find out about flame wood at the Perfect Library. Come back when you have some. So what we need to do is get some firewood for that guy, so he can cast his water summoning spell. Yes, really. And then he'll give us the key. So what we're going to do, one of our precious boat stones. And we're going to set fail. Like setting sail, but you expect things to go horribly wrong. Mostly because I went the wrong way. But I can save it. Here we go. And we're back in Cathedral. Yee. Oh, bye. That's not that great. And we want to buy a second ship, because ours is back in division, because I left it there like a silly Billy. And we want to come up here. Skip a few dozen steps here, but someone stole my precious, my little ogre's egg. The nasty conjurers of the South Ice Cave stole my perfect egg. I'll trade you the key for my egg. Those nasty conjurers live in a cave shaped like a giant skull. It can be found around 621 on the South Ice Plain. Thank you for the temple offering, Waffle. Spam! $28 hit points. Well, I hope you had fun, because that's the last time you're going to hit me. For anybody who's wondering, Waffle Dynasty 0428 is one of the members of the 5R stream community who will be joining me on this funky adventure we call a charity drive, along with Zoranik. So if you have not already done so, be sure to give him a follow and keep an eye out for his charity streams coming up next week. All members of the 5Rs will be doing their official charity events next week between June 6th and the 13th. I believe Waffle's going to be streaming on Thursday and Saturday of next week. And we got Fire King. But obviously, don't donate to his charity. Donate to my charity, because it all goes to the same place, but that way I can say I beat him. So, you know, like, keep that in mind. It's not a competition, but I do want to win. Plus, I don't know what his stretch goals for his milestones are, but I can tell you without a doubt that my milestone goal is better than anything that anybody else could possibly be suggesting. Waffle knows it's true. He's not going to argue with me on that one. Right, Waffle? Right. He's like, whatever, man. I got stuff going on in the background. I don't have time to listen to your mouth. Alright, so we want to go up here. Ooh, okay. So he's gonna do even more streams. I saw the messages about the 2, but if he's doing more than that, then that's awesome. He did say he was gonna beat Robotrek on stream for me, so I expect a 30-hour marathon stream session from him soon. I expect it. Oh, the wood! Finally, I'll be able to test my new spell. For this, I will risk the displeasure of my guild mistress. Take the Conjurer's Key. It opens the door to the guild. The wood has been lost. I regret that Thalmus's death has thrown us into such disarray. Like my brethren at the other guilds, I must be assured of guild loyalty. Here is my symbol as a token of conjurer commitment to the plan. Show me the necromancer symbol, and I shall allow a young conjurer to join your quest. Perfect! The symbol of the necromancers. Downstairs is a young conjurer named Alexi. Talk to her and she will join you. The flames tell me that I shall join you on your quest. It may be that you will have need of me. My mistress says that I have great potential, but little skill yet. I see that we will be tested on this journey. Ruby taken. Hayes has given me a great ruby to aid you in your quest. It is called the Eye of Nexus. And we leveled. Well, some of us leveled. Hey. And a bear. I can hardly bear it. Oh wait, no, don't even need to go that way. This other way is actually better now. Oh. Oh, it's too slow. I should have just hit camp immediately. This is gonna be unpleasant. We may die. Like I said, there's a few fights out there that'll just instantly kill you. I walked right into that one, and then I had a brain fart. Oh, there's my max HP. We could please run away. Alright, that was spooky. So we gotta get to a temple and heal, because that sever spell from the knight, that's one of those weird, I mean, it happens in every RPG, right? There's certain things that the enemy can do it just hurts more when the enemy does it than when you do it. The knights have the ability to reduce a target's maximum HP, which makes healing not as effective on them. And it's horrible when it happens to you, and it really doesn't matter when it happens to the enemy, because theoretically, like, you're killing them. So them having their max HP reduced is not that bad. But the only way to get rid of that is by getting an official heal spell from a temple. You can't heal by using balm or whatever to get your maxes back. So support for the quest is strong indeed. Take one of my young enchanters with you. You'll find him studying at the Drunken Dragon to the south of Blood. He calls himself Obliki. Go on now, before I change my mind. You dream of a beautiful woman. What's cooking, good looking? How are we doing on food and water? Oh, we're still doing great. Duckies! Duckies. Oh, she's gonna go for the pyramid, y'all. She's not nearly fast enough. There's no way. There's no way you're building a 30-wide pyramid before somebody interrupts you. Oh, okay. Well, that's a nice one, I suppose. Good enough for government work, I suppose. Ducky Pyramid. Hey. Oh. And away we go. That's a baddie chasing me. Yeah, whenever you see the boats just do a 180 and start following you like that, it's an enemy party. If you let them make contact with you, they'll attack you. Greetings. Xylitol said I should join you for a while. He may change his mind any second. We'd better scram. You gotta sneak out the back, or you suffer the consequences. Alright, and that's our full party. Let's go. We've got everything we need for our first ring of power, which will be the Ring of Thought, of course. Singular, not plural. While we're here, visit the Thieves' Town. Ah, wrong way. Thought for sure I could get down there from this side. Oh well. What you sell? Slay? Yup. think this one just sells rock and bolts again, but we'll check. No. Energy and sabers. Sure. There you go. 20 stream streak. Lit. Yep. Hello, traveler. I found the Ring of Will in a bagel I was eating one day. You can't take it from me, but I'll make a deal with you. Bring me the leaf from the fluffy tree of Gomez. It is said to make any true thief the best thief in the universe. I have no idea where you can find the fluffy tree of Gomez, but I heard that a lunatic held at the asylum went questing for it. It's nice to see someone else questing. I used to do a lot of that in my youth. That's Keith. Keith the Thief was a game that Naughty Dog made before this one. I've never played it. It's like a point-and-click adventure game, and it's every bit as janky as this, if not more. I don't know if I'm strong enough, to be completely honest. Welcome, attacks. These guys are going to kill my archer if I try to fight them. Or not my archer, my enchanter. We are rapidly approaching the point where I'm going to stop running from stuff like that, because that kind of fight, you know, whatever. Just like a bunch of random knights just out in the woods try to kill you. Okay. We're here. We can start this quest for the Ring of Perfection. Like my brother the Sun Priest, I am a guardian of the Ring of Perfection. Temple policy dictates that I should not help you. However, I sense that you are a good man, and the plight of my people is desperate. Warriors of Sparta attack us frequently and have killed many. Take my message to the Spartan king and get his agreement to stop this slaughter, and I will help you find the ring. There you go. Show me that with which you began. Good, you may go on. So every time we answer one of these riddles correctly, even if it's the same riddle multiple times, we get 200 experience points, which is great, because you level at 100, 200, 400, 800, 1600, 3200, and 6400 XP, and then 12,800. Show me the symbol of despair. This is the whip that we got from the Black Priest in the Temple of Chaos. So the first and easier of the two infinite XP glitches is just by talking to these guys over and over again. Tough as armor found inside, bring me protection that is not hide. I pick a skull. And obviously, you can see why we always do this quest. First. Show me a vessel of fluid containment. A goblet. Show me that which came from Nexus. So we kind of skated over it, but when Alexi joined our party, she said that Mistress Hayes, her master, had given her a giant ruby that's called the Eye of Nexus. There you go. And there's the Ring of Thought. We're going to camp out. And we'll get a few more levels. We still won't be able to cast the spells for them, but we'll at least have the HP to survive fights. gonna do this until Obliki gets to 3,200 XP. Here you go. There's Buck and Slash. There's Feather and Mortimer. There's Alexi. Kind of bothers me that they put the Enchanter below the Conjurer, because it's pretty obvious that the intended order is Sorcerer, Knight, Archer, Necromancer, Conjurer, Enchanter. In terms of like the order you unlock them in, because you need the Conjurer's symbol to get the Enchanter, and you don't get the Conjurer's symbol until the Conjurer joins your party. So that's just always kind of bothered me that that's like that. But whatever. So now everybody's level 7. Right? Right. You make camp until dawn. I'm one of the guardians of the Ring of Perfection. It is sealed away safely. I might help your quest along if you do me a favor. I have an especially important funeral coming up soon, and I need some special embalming fluids for the body. I don't know exactly who makes them. Try looking it up at the university library and see if you can get some for me. Alright, y'all. Check our little mappy map right here. If we just go straight north, it might be quicker. Abandon our ship? Yeah, probably. Yeah. But if we just go this way, and then just run straight north across the desert. There we go. This is the great amphitheater, where the finest theatrical performances in the world are held. Ah, I waited too long. Gotta be. You can't just stand around on the map. Stuff will jump you. There we go. Welcome to our humble theater. I hope you will stay for our little show. I've studied the legends of the rings, but there are experts on each one here and in Cathedral City. These guys read like they're from Oxbridge, which makes sense, but they're not from Oxbridge. They're not touching Oxbridge, but they have a lot of the same like unimportant dialogue as the Oxbridge scholars. A little weird. Oh, well, that was too quick. I can never read what he says. I think he says something where he's like, so you want to see our show? Just sit down, wait a sec, here, hold on to this false mustache. Like, there's a couple little spots like that where the dialogue boxes just vanish so quickly you can't read them. But we got a mustache. Go us. Yeah. As one does. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Please. Take a chill pill. The Oxbridge Library. This whole big place, there's a lot of info you can pick up about various rings, but we're here for one reason. We want to talk to this guy. The conjurer Aristotle is the archivist in charge of the library. Necromancers are great embalmers. They have a secret lab. I visited once and they gave me a pass. I still have it around here somewhere. There it is. And the lab is that ladder in Old Salami's grave that we saw when we were doing the Necromancer symbol quest. So we just have to go there again. But then this time we take the ladder. If we take the ladder without the pass, then we just pretty much die instantly. Here you go, one nice plump dove. Not sure that was supposed to happen, but thanks, buddy. Alright, we got the shock spell. I'm gonna need to start streaming this on the weekends, Calrea, because then I can just settle in for like an 8-hour stream and actually like do the rings the way you're supposed to do them. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like feeling the need to skip around. Just literally just be like, all right, guys, we're gonna get division now. All right, guys, we're gonna get advancing now. Here are the plans for the lens. Take them to Shard in the south and have them make it at the Great Glassworks. Yeah. I was doing good for the first little bit, but I can never stick with it that long. I want to go fast. Rock and bolts. Air and rapids. Meh. Death and health or slaying cure. There we go. Ooh, we're getting low on money. Alright. We've picked up a few more quests from people. We've picked up a few items from people. We want to buy another ship. Another one! That's a dino. There we go. Okay. We need to go get Oblicky his amazing spell. And shock. And tornado. Oh, he blocked it. Oh, should have known. Should have known better than to try that. Somewhere in the world, a pirate just spawned. Could feel it. Alright. Alright, that's pretty much everything for him. What can I sell you, sir? There we go. Casual, cozy rings. Aren't they always? Well, we got a bridgestone. That's nice. That'll make it a little easier to grab the Ring of Variation, which technically we could get right now. We got the HP for it. A book. Burn that. Oh. Dragonstone Overload. Heck yeah. Jewelry. That's a decent little chunk of change. 5 wood. More jewelry. Be like 5 Fanini. That's what I want. As Zara said, the U.S. military budget. Some balm, not bad. Bridgestones, there we go. Nice. Alrighty. While we're here, let's talk to this gentleman. Okay, bye. they didn't attack. They like bugged out for some reason. Alright, cool. Doggone Slime Bucket Regent sent you, right? I swear I never cheated in poker. I won fair and square, and now he wants to kill me. I'll leave town. I'm out of here. Just say the word. They'll never see me again. Do we have a deal? Please answer the question. Yes. Thanks. I owe you $1 million, and Fiverr never forgets his debts. I'll pay you back someday. Fiverr darts out the door. I need to get good at doing this without a sextant again. Because if we hit our 10% goal, then I'm going to let people choose a challenge run for me. And one of the possible challenge runs is the Great Cartographer. One of these along here. Right? Yeah, so 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Well, sorry, buddy. You didn't make it. Melicon, that was the name of the knight that we killed back in Mines of Misery. The names are randomized, with a couple of exceptions. It's just fun to see the same names popping up multiple times on different enemies. Mélenchon. Jolt! Give him a jolt! Nice. Crystal ball taken. Alright. No, no, no. Not today. I almost played a Backrooms game just to keep the fun times rolling from our movie the other day, Calrea. Thought about playing The Complex. You stand before magic, beat us. Temple offering. Welcome. Remember, okay. What do you spend your time doing? I am Lucius, the greatest necromancer in the world. Do you have any information that can help me on my quest? What do you know of the 6 arts? I have created a brilliant new spell called Raise, which allows the soul of a corpse to be bound to the body, bringing it back to life. Perhaps it could also dispel the undead. Unfortunately, I am missing the primary ingredient, the mustache of a thespian. Well, you're in luck. Aha! The false mustache of a thespian! Just a moment. Here you go, one super powerful necromancer spell. Make sure you tell everyone that you have the latest from Lucius. It pays to advertise, you know. Yes, hello, I'd like to summon Master Thalmus, please. These guys have pretty much every single spell in the entire game available. There's like 2 exceptions, I think. But they charge you more than if you were to buy them in other places. So really, there's only a couple of spells that you should buy from them and not from their normal locations. Unless you just really don't know where the spells are. Because this is an open world game, it's not really like a 1-for-1 thing where like this is the level 6 town kind of thing. You do kind of have to just know what's where. I don't think this is the right spot, but we'll try. This is not the right spot. This is very much not the right spot. Alrighty. Drop them in the ocean. So half their party can't attack, but the other half is more than capable of laying a smackdown on us, so... Luckily, we've picked up some good spells for everybody but Obliki, because he really only has 2 good spells. Or Nado. Interesting. I'm gonna just go ahead and decide that you don't get to move either. Thank you for the hugs, Rose! How you doing? I want to test something. Y'all. Hmm. Okay, never mind. Anyway, I'm back. Sorry, I was checking something with the charity thing. What charity thing? I hear you ask. Well, I'll tell you. Everyone. I'm gonna go for the double. Aw, denied. Are they through here? No. Trying to remember exactly where this is as practice for my cartographer run. I have to do a cartographer run. Okay. Right around here somewhere, but I can't remember exactly where. It's making me sad. Thought I checked here. Is it just 26-0? Hang on. Shouldn't be. No, it's not. Can't be that. 26-5. No. No. I don't think it's down here. I feel like I'm just off. I think I'm just off by one and I'm missing it. It's like 26204 or something. 26206. Okay, so I was like really close. So I need to go basically down 4 over. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was literally off by 1. I was checking right to the left of that. I checked there, and it's here. Womp. Okay, so it's from here, you go right, then down. There it is. Okay. I'll remember that. Those are the only 2 spots in the game that give me a little bit of trouble sometimes. But I need to just remember it based on the landmarks and not the picture, like what the picture looks like on the screen. Okay. I don't think you sell anything I want anymore. No, I don't need that stuff. Oh my gosh. You guys want to throw hands. They want to throw hands. I wasn't planning to be done until like 10 p.m., give or take, whenever I finish this. Is that okay? Yeah. I might finish earlier. The end time for Rings of Power is a moving target, but unless I'm really not dialed in, it takes about 3 hours for me to beat it. It doesn't seem like it right now because I'm just walking around randomly, but I'm gonna get like all the Rings of Power in half an hour essentially. Okay. No problemo. Alright, y'all. Are you ready to lock in? Because I'm ready to lock in. Let's go. Alright. Oh, well, I guess I'll do it when I come back. We're gonna do 2 laps around the planet and then save it from all the bad guys, essentially. Only thing that's gonna be a little tricky is I'm broke as a joke right now. But we're good. Alright. There's only 1 spell left in the game that we need to buy. And it ain't expensive at all. Hey buddy, check this out. Thanks for the tomes. You have the magic sand? Show it to the glass blower upstairs. Ew. There we go. Okay. This glitches if you have more than 1 tome. So you have to essentially just keep giving it to him until you only have 1 in your inventory. And then you show, and he'll take the lens plans, and then you give him the actual tomes 1 more time. Give this guy the magic sand from Mesa, and that's the lens. So all that's left for us to get the Ring of Advancing is to fight a couple zombies and some other guys. Boom. Now we're going to head to the west. We're going to stop off for a drink at Ye Old Dunkin' Dragon. Hey, guy. Yes. Of course I'll challenge you. Because you a chump. Haha! I don't think I can do Blaze until level 8. Oh, nope, I lied. It's level 7. I don't know why I always think it's 8. There we go. And Torrent. And Doc. You, my friend, are having a bad time. Seretic is spellbound. Let she who is without sin throw all the stones. There we go. Next time we're in the desert, we will grab the Ring of Mutation. Or I forget. Let's get attacked by some dragons real quick. No. Head over to Blood, get the embalming fluid. We're not going to have enough money to buy Reaper, but I don't think it's really necessary. We'll have, since we're not doing like a 3-man challenge run or anything, I think just having Worm and Master will be more than enough. Thank you for the temple offering, Calrea. See, you have a pass. Go on in. Greetings. I'm busy working on an experiment right now. I take it you want some embalming fluids. There will be no charge for the fluids. A necromancer never gets in the way of a good embalming job. There's our embalming fluid for the Sun Gem. Alrighty. Alright. Straight south from here, maybe? No. To the west and then south. Oh, nice. Is there yarn? Oh. Let's not forget, everybody. What do we got to do? We got to crash the game for luck. Ow. By a cruel twist of fate, Void has found your party and exterminated you in a mere 113 seconds. There was nothing you could do. Please try again with a saved game. Ooh. So, those pathetic fools want mercy. Well, only the strong survive. Why should I honor the request of a weakling like you? Prove yourself in my arena. Brick. Oh, that's rough. Thanks. $38. That's more like it. Swords! Just nothing has the damage output of Alexi. He really is perfect. Oh. He was speedrunning the crochet and missed a check. Obviously. Nice. Oh, that's good. Got till the 27th. That's the scary one. Well, one of the scary ones. Okay. It doesn't really have any good single target moves. Not that kind of character. Just not built that way. Stun! Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Brought in the posse. And... Aww. Yeah. Alright, and that's Coliseum done. Your triumph in the arena entitles you to a favor. If you choose to waste it on the moon people, then so be it. Thanks, buddy. Alright. So now I need to take a brief break just so that I can run to the restroom. In the meantime, enjoy a potential preview for a RPG stream game to come, mayhaps. All right, we are back. Oh. So while we're in the neighborhood, let's head over here. See, I was having a fun, cozy time. Now I gotta get done so we can see what's going on with the 5 R's crew. So we're gonna do trip down Misery Lane. What are we going on food and water? Oh, we're doing great on food and water. Pro gamer is pro, y'all. Oh, runs into the wall immediately. Alright, I'm gonna throw hands with these little gremlin dudes. Pow, pow, pow. And 420 blazing mode. Finger! Hello, and welcome! Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. You're gonna get steamrolled. It is true. No, why'd you leave, you dummy? Aw. Okay, I thought the enemies were gonna respawn for a second. I was like, no! And you snap the bone in two, the witch shimmers and becomes ugly, then collapses into a pile of goo. Finger lost. Hairlock taken. In case you were wondering, if you go over there and talk to them, she will be alive again for that fight, which is weird. I have no explanation. Just don't do it. It's possible to just kill her outright, but I don't know if you get the hairlock that way. I don't think I've ever done that. I think I usually fight her for kicks and giggles after I've already killed her. But indeed, Rose. Hmm. So we got the hairlock. So now we can go here. Do everything we need to do in the town of Sunrise and Sunset. Got a guy following us. There we go. Oh. Amp. And hey girl. Help me! I am really from Dagania, but an evil witch named Hideous stole my beauty. She took a lock of my hair for her spell. Can you help me get it back? Fear not, handsome lass. Thank you so much. I can never repay you. Take this key from me. It will let you into the king's chambers in the doggone castle. The king needs help. Hairlock lost. I must be off to return to my family. Iron key taken. Okay. And Everybody's favorite section. One. Two. Three. Four. See, they know, and that's why they're playing the game over music right now. They know what they did. 5. One down here. You think I've done this enough times I'd remember, but I can never remember where they all are. I just kind of walk. Hope for the best. 6. And 7. What we're looking for is these little squares, like the one right in front of Buck, where you can sort of see there's like a weird little outline there. It's almost like there's like a light quadrant, a dark quadrant, and then 2 medium quadrants, and it makes like a little diamond pattern. That's supposed to be a hill, or like some sort of a like raised section in the ground that's supposed to show you that there's a button there. That's supposed to be what you're looking for. I don't think most people spotted that and were like, oh, that's a button. I think people wandered around until they heard a sound and then realized, oh, there's something on the ground there, and then that's how they like kind of figured it out. If they figured it out. And leaf taken. Speaking of figuring stuff out, why is this not going? There we go. Just my completely unsubtle reminder that the St. Jude's Children's Hospital charity campaign is now live. The official streamathon kicks off on Sunday with an all-day Yoshi's Island marathon. All 54 levels of Yoshi goodness. But nothing's stopping you from donating. The sooner you start donating to put duckies in the tub, the more time there will be for the bathtub stream on Wednesday, June 10th. Just saying. You here. Alright. So what I want to do is... not that. I want to get over here to Sun and Moon Town. Celestial City. I'm going to get the gems. And then we're going to continue a second lap around the world. And this time we're going to start grabbing the actual rings. It's going to go great. As soon as I kill these guys, it's going to go great. Your little groupie goes down first. Well, I guess that tracks, right? Ah, he said it. Oh, he's casted Frenzy. Blaze. Kind of a piddly blaze. But that's okay, because we got a shot. Followed by a torrent. And you, sir. You know, I can kill you pretty easily, but I don't think you deserve another turn. There you go. I don't think you deserve to get to move again. Because of the absolute disrespect you showed me with that frenzy spell in round 1. Going to the asylum. Of course it is. Okay, I can save it. And here's your med suit. I shouldn't do this, but you can have my key. Don't tell the boss back at the Great Cathedral. The Sun Gem opens half of the way to perfection. There's the Sun Gem. Night falls. Thank you for negotiating on the behalf of my people. You can find the Moon Gem hidden in the center of our pool of foam on the top floor of the temple. Moon Gem taken. Let's go. Alright. We gotta go here, over here, and land. Never remember. High spot. I always want it to be the high spot, but it's this spot over here. Yeah. Listen, friend. I'm sorry. Melicon! Again? And the reason we're doing this is because normally we would come here to get the magic sand if we hadn't found it in a treasure chest. But for whatever reason, I'm sure it's not a bug. I'm sure it's something the devs did on purpose to make playtesting easier, or for funsies. But if you kill that guy, then all of these squares turn into essentially treasure spots that give you randomly assigned trade goods and no money. And you can leave and come back and just research them. So I figured I'd try them out to see if I got anything good, and I didn't. So I'm a monster. Cute little inn. Hey, that picture is of my real shape. I am returned unto my original form. Mutation taken. Let's go. Second ring of power down. 9 to go. We're doing it, y'all. It's happening. Into the desert fortress. The log. Come over to the dark side, Buck. It is your destiny. Thank you for the temple offering health. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your rings lurk. Oh no! That's a dead end. How badly did that put a dent in my food and water? Not too terrible. We're always winning when we're playing Rings of Power health. There is no lose state when you're playing Rings of Power. There's only setbacks. Always winning. Only winning. Well, there's winning and not winning, but you're never losing. You actually found the leaf. Amazing. Well, I'm really sorry, but I traded my ring to a priest named Yappa for a good luck charm. He said he was going to the Great Cathedral with his prize. You can look for him there. Yeah, there you go. Save often and you will often be saved. Well, if you insist. There we go. Oh. Hope you've been taking notes, Elf. I hear you might be playing this game soon. I did. I heard that. Heard a lot of people over the years are going to play this game soon. There you go, that feels good. Alright. Yeah, I heard a rumor. Okay. Alright, don't stray from the plan, sir. Don't stray from the plan. We're gonna do 2 laps around the world. We're gonna get the stuff as we get to it. It's gonna be okay. We do not need to race. But we do kind of need to go fast. My boat. Where's my boat? Oh no! Did the boat leave and the ship stayed? How poopy is that? I lost a... I have too many vehicles out, so when I create a new one, sometimes one vanishes. And yeah, that was weird. Okay, whatever. Alright. Second XP farm. Here it comes. Where are we at, anyway? Party... Enchanter has the least. Okay. So, we meet again, Buck. I've been waiting here for someone to show up and help me open the trap and get the Ring of Perfection. I have both of the gems, Fezzik. Good, then let me help you get the ring. The two of you each take a gem and fit it into the slots at opposite ends of the room. Suddenly, a ring materializes in the center of the chamber. The Ring of Perfection. I'm afraid you're out of luck, Buck. This ring is mine. Yeah, he's just gonna chill here and wait to, quote-unquote, help me. Oof. You really gonna do that to me, Mordici? Really? 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 Appetite for destruction, really? Oh, that was 3,000 XP. Dang. Yeah, because I was at 54. Okay. So we meet again, Buck. I've been waiting for someone to show up and help me open the trap, get the Ring of Perfection. Basically, you just run from the fight. When you come back, he's not hostile, and you can just grab the ring and leave, but it's worth roughly 1/4 of the, or like 20% of the maximum HP you can even get in the game is getting this ring. So, you know. Okay, well those are his two heavy hitters, and they both sort of wasted their turns. Still don't have a good spell for Obloquy, but that's okay. Archer's dead. Conjurer's dead. His enchanter's as useless as mine. Haha. The sorcerer and the knight both technically are able to, oh, you would still cast their master spells, so I needed to knock at least one of them out. I didn't want him to hit me with Reaper on the tail end of the fight and embarrass me. Knight's dead. Archer's dead. I'm gonna do a confuse. I don't trust him. He's sticking around for a little too long for my liking. We gotta be wary that one of our characters did get her max HP dropped on that. So we're gonna head up this way. We're gonna head straight north through this channel here. Gonna get attacked by a bunch of guys immediately. Yeah, we're missing about a quarter of our max HP on the archer because everybody's at 100% of their max health right now, but her bar is like way shorter than everybody else's. That's one down. Two down. Another two down. And he'll live it. He'll live through it, of course. But what he won't live through is dim stones. Two corpses. Nice. A cool $3 grand in the bank. Okay, so we're gonna... No temple there. I don't want to go in there with my HP messed up. Alright, so once we get out of the channel... There we go. Alright. Obloquy's master spell unlocked. I want to go to speed real quick. Speed! And... Well, this place looks familiar. No. I'm getting over it. Oh, shoot. Wrong one. There we go. And take that sweet frenzy spell. So, Buck, you have tracked me here. I assume you are after the Ring of Will. I'm afraid so, Yappa. Give it to me, and we will avoid a fight. I wish I could, but I am under orders from the High Priest to deliver the ring to the temple. The temple is not all-powerful, Yappa. There are other forces in the universe. I must have that ring. Then I am afraid you must fight me for it. These guys are completely outclassed. We got them. You got no shot, and now you got no future, Yappa. Got no future. Nazma. Oh, good blaze. Just chew through their health. There you go. Tornado. And might be GG. No, bad cast. The Knight'll live. And freeze. I didn't even get to do anything. Little Nectarino. And that's the Ring of Will. For those of you keeping score at home, we're up to 4 Rings of Power. Right? Now, head up here. Yeah. Oh, pirates. The pirates are active, y'all. Everything is ruined forever. No more fun. Still winning. It's just less fun. Psych. Victory. Alright. Alright, y'all. Here we go. We should be fine, but I'm going to do a safety save anyway. We're level 8 now, so party should have no trouble just sprinting across here. Called it. Not even close. And that's the Ring of Variation. And while we're here, check this out. Thank you for recovering my crystal ball. And that's the Ring of Calling. Boom, baby. What's that? 6 now? Yup. Division, advancing, intuition, blood, and bio left. Your cohorts are dead. And now you. Oh my goodness. Why though? Just because I can. Pow. No moves for you. Velocita. Okay. Well, we are kicking names and chewing bubblegum, y'all. We already got the dove, so we don't even have to be here. Awesome. Come up here. And check this out. Thanks so much. You've worked a miracle. We've been trying to get this lens for over a year. When I get this lens fitted into the telescope, we shall have a wondrous view of the heavens. I will tell the Queen of your great favor. I'm sure she will be pleased. Oh, we are so close to leveling. Thanks for your help with the lens, Buck. If I can do anything for you, just ask, and keep me updated on your quest. My ancestor, the first Ricci king, was said to have had the Ring of Advancing. His crypt is below the southeast tower. No one has been able to get into the crypt in years because its lock is enchanted and needs a special key. You might look into it at Cathedral. Yeah, you might. You might waste 20 minutes. Okay. I wonder if there's a spot you can stand and talk to him without actually even having the key. I don't think that your talk will reach that far. That'd be funny if it did. I might have to try that. Just kind of stand near the wall there and just yell. If there's other zombies nearby, though, probably get pulled into those fights. Have to fight this one no matter what. Nice. Thank you for that. Swords! Correct? I wonder if I could cast Raise on these guys and actually kill them. Probably not. That would be a bit much. If only because then the game wouldn't know how to target if you're fighting undead and have a dead party member, right? Like, the game would get confused, I would think. Nice. I saw that one coming. Oh. Yeah, that's the one you don't want to fight. That's wild, because the game manual actually recommends this is the second ring you go for, so like you wouldn't even have the Ring of Thought levels yet if you were following the instructions. To have an enemy in this dungeon that can cast Reaper on you like that is no bueno. That's just mean. Guys are distressingly good at blocking attacks, too. That's a good cast. And yeah. Oh no, I ruined it. There. Okay. Oh no, I ruined it again. There. Buck was here. Hello, Buck. Fancy meeting you here. It seems that the ring was real after all. Old Richie had it on him all the time. I hate to do this, Buck, but if you want this ring, you're gonna have to take it from me. Listen here, sir. I don't appreciate your bad attitude. The Conjurer's like, oh, I can still move, guys! Not for long. Not for long. Oh, good cast. There it is. Not so good cast. Instant death for everyone involved. Here we go. Buck has earned 13,000 XP. 13,000 XP. She's leveled. He's leveled. Alright, 4 party members at max level. The last 2 are slacking. That only really matters for the Enchanter, though. We really want the Enchanter to be, there. 223. Okay. We'll get it when we go for division. All right. And we're gonna have to go a little west, but not far. Yeah. Go see Mr. B. Oh. And those Masons been talking bad about you. As a reward, we get to walk around his house. And steal his bandit ID. Okay. No. There. Oh, I should have hit the secret island area. That's okay. We'll go there after division. Yes. Do you want a receipt? Here's that youth milk you've been after. And you're wrecked. I probably should have just used Master. Bopped him immediately. That's okay. That's okay. Easily 12 XP. Got me the Milk of Youth. That must mean that the region is dead. He put me under a spell. I thank you. Take this old ring. My father's father owned it, and it's very valuable. I think it's called Division. I'm still a little foggy. Conjurer? Okay. Alright. Party's all full max level up. Here we go. Bing, bing. Intuition, blood, and bile left. Okay. I have to do just a little bit of backtracking. Actually, we're going to have to do a lot of bit of backtracking because we're going to have to go for blood and bile on opposite ends. We're going to do the intuition thing first because they're right next to each other. That's not it. No, okay, so this is where the shipwreck is. Oh, you guys. The floating head of Master Thalamus compels you. That's wrong, though. Hugs! Hugs! Always hugs. Buttcast jolt. Always down for some hugs. We're doing it! We're doing it, guys! Oh, yep, just missed it. Right there. No! You keep jumping me. The game starts throwing stuff at you fast and furious once you get most of the rings. Like the devs don't want you to finish the game or something. Open sesame! And I do actually have the dove, right? Okay, just making sure. Making sure. Alright. So now we can go get the ring, the first necromancer ring, and the final sorcerer ring, and then we can get the key to Motarin's tomb, and then we can go from there to where he's resting at, and then we can hit bandit camp as well. And we're gonna wreck face all the way. Probably could have afforded to buy pain while we were in the area of division, but oh well. Alright. So we're a little north. That's okay. We're doing on food and water. We're okay. Pirates? Pirates? Tornado! Friendly. Oh, boo, Oblicky, boo. Fist just fired an entire clip of Uzi ammo straight into the ground. I'm doing it, guys! Yeah. Oh shoot, where am I? Hang on. Okay. That's where the Chamber of Perfection was. Now we just need to loop around this giant landmass here. Look for the waterfall that we can sail up because science. Oof. So many Dargans. I don't even know why I bought all those other spells for her. Flare and Iceberg and all that. I never use them. It's always key. I just buy them just to feel good. Speaking of spells that make you feel good. Okay. There we go. And we don't need it, but just for funsies. The final treasure room. Who knows? Maybe I'll pick up some extra nectars or something. Or just a whole pile of corpses that I could sell for money. For money. I mean, honestly, if I'm going up to Commerce anyway, it might be worth the detour to go purchase another master spell or two. I could pick up the one for the archer. I don't. The one for the knight feels stronger than the one for the archer, but the one for the knight seems to glitch out the game pretty badly sometimes. I think it's because there's a lot going on the screen at once when that one happens. Oh yeah, we got a ton of big money items here. Yeah, that's like more than 15,000 worth of loot that we just picked up. Place reeks the void and his servants. Your ID looks okay. Go on in. Hello again, Butt. Good to see you. I know I shouldn't do this, but since you saved old Lenny's life, I'll let you into the treasury. Don't tell anybody. Thank you, Lenny. Lenward. Amp to escape, so we don't have to fight Mr. Belmont. And then right over here. Hey guys, I'm here to rob you. But first, madness. These fights are always spooky just because of how many knights there are. You just run the risk of getting your max HP dropped if you can't kill them quick. But we can, because we're awesome. Well, that one knight's dead. That knight at the bottom of the enemy list is just done. He's gone. Oh, I lied. We will all go together when we go. Alright. Right, that's key number 1. Banana. Da-na-na. No-no-no-no. No-no-no-no. No-no. No-no-no-no-no-no. Ba-ba-dum. Ba-bum-bum, ba-ba-dum, bum-ba-bum, ba-bum-bum. That's a little weird that they're really the only thing in this room is an encounter with a key for that door, like, but I don't know. I guess they wanted you to be able to come up here, and then they didn't want those guys to be instantly hostile to you so that you could grab that paper if you wanted to. But, I don't know. Whatever. It makes sense. It's fine. We're not going to question the wisdom of a design decisions by college students making a game 35 years ago. Some things in life you just don't question. Like pretzel day. You just accept it and move on. Speaking of accepting it and moving on. Well, that was smooth operating right there. We did good job. I don't think we got hit a single time that entire area. Smooth operator. Which is awesome, because usually I go through that area and then I end up having to... oh, there's that boat that I thought I had lost. And I end up having to go back again and get a heal spell. Alright, so northeast. Probably not the most ideal routing. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just fine. Kind of feels like they ran out of ideas of places to hide stuff. Basta. Port? And blaze it. Ah, a dove. Delicious, thank you. Here, take your pick from my treasure hoard. A nice shiny ring of power. Doesn't fit on my claw anyway. Go away before I get hungry again. And bop. We're gonna just blast through these guys. See, this is why you buy a ton of balm and mana, is for these types of areas where you want to just spam your most powerful spells and then not have to worry about going back and healing after every fight. I can't imagine the amount of frustration that not knowing how to heal yourself in this game would entail. What are you doing here? I probably suffered quite a bit without realizing it. In my younger years, not realizing that that was a thing. That's probably half the reason I never beat the game, was because I literally just didn't know what the items did. Nectar. The right way? I can never remember. You love to see it. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. I don't know what it is about this run that every time I leave a fight, my guy's trying to, like, run downwards. Very strange. Well, he just went, so I guess we're good. We know he's not going to cast Reaper before we get to cast our attacks. So, kind of a wasted turn for him. Usually, if they go first, these guys will cast Reaper on units, or they'll waste their turn on casting Perfect. So... so particularly dangerous RNG, where you either die instantly if you're below level 6, or take no damage at all. Okay, we got 2 more to fight in here. This one's a little bit of a hike. They trick you. Okay. Well, that was a waste of your turn. Honestly, the biggest thing fighting these necromancers and the corpses is just the fact that these 2 master spells that I've got, Master and Worm, can't be blocked. So you don't have to worry about them deflecting the attacks like they do with a lot of spells. Because the corpse type enemies tend to have really good defense. Which I know I've said before, but worth saying again. That should be a kill. Nice. That'll learn me. Did he block that? Did he block falling in the ocean? Just like, nah, just smacked the ocean with his club and rebounded back onto dry land. There you go. There you go, y'all. Got him. Don't go that way. Dummy. And there's the Ring of Bile. And now there's only one ring left. The Ring of Blood. Which unfortunately is a ways out of our ways. Oops. Alright, where did I leave this stupid ship? Not there! Ugh. Didn't leave it there. Get out of here. Jerks. Well, that's 5 of them down. Okay. So I left my ship over there. Yep. So at this point, we got one ring left, and then we're going to just jump on a dragon. We're going to fly. We're going to have no food and water left when we get there, but that's okay. We're going to zip over to the Font of Heaven, confront the final boss of the game, and call it a night. Got half an hour. We'll be alright. Taking the archer faster still. Go. Camp. Alright, so gotta head to this little island just outside of Commerce. Dark Cave. Here we go, y'all. The final push. Feather cast Twister for no reason. Just like had her randomly cast it and waste all of her mana. Love it. I swear this game gets more glitchy the older it gets, which would make sense if it wasn't for the fact that it's, you know, a ROM that should be frozen in time and not degrade over the years. But whatever. Just funny. Every time I play it, there's like some new weird glitch that's happening. Wow. I think the game is just getting mad at how quickly I'm going through everything at this point. It's like you're gonna head to bed. Okay, well, I don't want to say I'll be following you shortly because that sounds weird, but I'll be going to bed soon as well. Got like 3 fights left, and then the boss, and then gotta hop on a call related to the charity stream or the charity drive, and then I'll be off to Dreamland. But thank you for dropping in, as always. Thank you for the hugs. I am having fun. I hope you had fun as well. It's not like this is a game that you guys haven't seen 1,000 times before. So, you know. Probably should have mentioned to people that today was Rings of Power is double temple points. I know that was a thing we talked about before, but temple point redeems are worth double on Rings of Power streams. Mandays. I know you mean Mondays, but I just immediately thought that like anytime there's a man around, it's chaotic. And I was like, yeah, that tracks. How we do. There it is. That wasn't specifically formulated to get you to do it. I just thought of it. And I was like, I was going to say, oh, you should do a temple point redeem before you go. And then I realized I didn't tell anybody that they were doubled. Oh. Donating to the treasury as well? Oh my goodness. Your cup is going to runneth over. And then you're going to spill. And then you're going to get ants in the bed. But in any case, thank you again, Rose. I hope you have a good rest of the night. It is the first. It is the first. My wavy mode. Oh, there it is. This guy could just stop clinging to undeath. Accept his fate and move on. That'd be great. Worm. Well, hopefully Alexi's good for 3 kills. Because anybody that's still alive is going to heal 100%. I lied. That one wasted his turn casting freeze. There it is. Okay. Well, we're good. They're not going to be able to kill anybody with full health. So. And then next will be Buck, perhaps? No? Little running water to dispel the spirits of the dead. One of them blocked it. Just smack them. There. And that is the final ring of power. We have the Holy Seal. Yeah, we got the Holy Seal. You know, I've done that before, too. I get in my feelings, and then I end up rushing over there thinking I had the Holy Seal, and I literally went into the bandit hole and then didn't open the chest for whatever reason. Get distracted sometimes. Technically, I have enough money for another, whatchamacallit. Alright, we're gonna probably be getting yelled at about our food and water by the time we land, but we're gonna head north. And then west. Yeah. Game's gonna be yelling at us about food and water by the time we land, I'm sure. If we have to, we can heal. It's fine. Not that one, right? No. Alright. Well, maybe it won't be yelling at us. Maybe I really am just a pro gamer. Why, hello there, Buck. I've been waiting for you. You see, it all came to me just after our master zapped me to some random location in the Arctic. Yeah. We've heard this all before, Darius. Oh. Feather's like, I finally get to shine! Yay! I never did go back to protection like I said I would. When I was buying the balm, like 3 hours ago, I said I was going to go back and get a good spell for Feather, and just never went over there again. Well, no void spell for you, brother. That was his one chance at greatness. He was about to pop me with his version of the master spell. I just judo chopped him in the collarbone. Boom. Thalmus will have his revenge! I like to imagine that big giant head is just spitting on Darius's corpse right now. And there you go, guys. Go us. G. Freaking G. And so it was that the victorious sorcerer Buck of the Academy of the Mind did defeat the evil Void. With Void's vessel on this world destroyed, the deceiver did flee forever. Buck then passed through the Fount of Heaven, bearing the Holy Seal of Nexus. The mighty Nexus looked down upon his home and saw that Buck had brought all 11 rings of power into his presence. The prophecy fulfilled, Nexus did transport Buck and the rings to his realm. Once in the majestic realm of Nexus, Buck willingly gave all 11 rings of power to the great being. In response to this gesture, Nexus restored the rings to their original form as the rod of creation and returned it to Buck. And then a great voice filled Buck's head. "Welcome to my realm, Buck. You alone of your race have shown the purity and courage to reclaim all the rings of power and return them to me. My brother Void has fled this world and I must follow. He and I are but two sides of the same coin. As much as he hates me, he cannot destroy me. I will ensure that Void does not return here. Someday it may be that we will join again and become that which we once were, greater and at peace. You have proved your worthiness, and I shall leave the Rod of Creation in your trust. Use it wisely to rule your people. It upsets the balance between my brother and I, and we are better off without it. Good luck to you and your world." With this, the being Nexus departed this dimension in pursuit of his brother, and so Buck too left the realm of Nexus and returned to his world. There he used the power of the Rod of Creation to build a mighty palace where the Fount of Heaven once stood. From that palace he would direct the destiny of his world. First thing he did when he got the almighty power of God was to build himself a swanky mansion. As one should. Look at that parallax mapping. There he is. I need to take a screenshot of that sometime. I make that face into an alternate, like, Buck emote. Oh, it's Theft 10 Handsome. Something. Alright, y'all. And that was Rings of Power, a fantasy adventure by Naughty Dog, Inc. Been a minute since I played this. But guess what? Still enjoyed it. And I think I will continue to enjoy it for the foreseeable future. But alas, for now at least, this quest is over. Because I have got to go. So, thank you everybody so much for being here. Hope y'all had fun. It's a fun night for me. Got a nice classic, well, I don't know about a classic. It's a Phenomenal Sir classic to kick off the charity drive. It's not officially started yet, but as I've said before, the donations are live and they will be live through the majority of the month. But the real fun begins this coming Sunday with our Yoshi's Island marathon stream, and all of these streams are going to be to benefit St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So, if you are interested in donating, please do so. And if you are not able to do so, then just get out there and spread the word and let people know, hey, this guy has a somewhat reasonable personality, passing skill at some games, and is trying to give a little bit back to the larger community of the world. Something I've wanted to do for a long time and I've not ever done. So I'm happy to be involved with my first charity stream. And after 5 years of streaming, first time doing a charity stream. So hoping it works out well and that we're able to do something meaningful for the kids and the families that stand to benefit. But in any case, we're going to raid, and then I'm going to have to bail almost immediately. Let's see what we got going on. Cleveland Tom is still playing. We haven't raided Cleveland Tom lately, so we're going to raid Cleveland Tom. Be sure you let him know that I sent you. I mean, you won't be able to not let him, right? It's gonna do the shout. So I guess just say whatever you want to say. Tell him Chainsaw Bear sent you. That'll really mess with him. But in any case, thank everybody one last time. I hope you all have a fantastic evening, and I will be back on Wednesday with something. So until then, stay healthy and stay safe out there, y'all. Later.